Hello and welcome to Rise Creatives. This is a tutorial on resizing your images for your portfolio and shop space. It is important that your images are not too large, as it will take too long for them to upload to the server and may in some cases cause your internet to time out. Or they could take too long to download onto a customer's computer and they could navigate away from your shop page. So what you want to do is resize your images so they upload and download quickly. Most people take photographs of their work using a digital camera. These pictures can be very large and will need to be resized. I took a picture of a Kerry street with my digital camera, and as you can see the file size is 1936 kilobytes, which basically means the image is very large. So what I'm going to do is resize this image. Now when you buy a digital camera, it often comes with photo editing software. You can use that software or you could use Photoshop. What I'm going to use is a photo editing software that's freely available on the internet called Pixlr. To get to the page, all you have to do is type in pixlr.com. When you do, the following page will load and you can access the editor by either clicking on Pixlr Editor link here or Open Photo Editor link. I'm going to use this one. Now when you get to the editor you have a number of choices, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to open an image from my computer. So I'll select that option. And I have the image stored on my key, but you can go and navigate to wherever your image is stored on your own computer. So I'm going to select my image and click Open. Now the image looks quite small, but it's only at 9% of zoom, but as you can see it actually tells you the size of the image here, and it's actually 3,888 pixels wide and 2,592 pixels high, so that's very large. So in order to resize this image, I'm just going to head up here to the toolbar and click on the word image, and from the drop down menu I'm going to select image size. Now what we recommend for your images for your portfolio and shop space is to have them no bigger than 567 pixels wide if they're landscape images. If they're portrait, 567 pixels high. That's a good size image. So I keep constraint proportions ticked and then click OK. Now it does look quite small, but again I'm only on 9% zoom. If I take that up to 50%, you get an idea of what the image is like and the size of the image at 50%. So I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is save it. So I just go to File and Save. I want to save it onto my computer, but you can actually save it directly onto your Facebook or even onto Flickr. I'm going to give the file a name. I'm just going to put Kerry Street A, and then I'm going to click OK. But just before I click OK, you'll notice that the file size is now actually 54 kilobytes, which is a much better file size. So all I do now is click OK, and it is going on to my key. That is correct, and I click Save. And that is the file saved. So if I pop back to my Windows Explorer, you can see the two files. My first file, the file size is very large, but now it's just resizing my file. It has reduced down to 54 kilobytes, which is a much better size.